This is a much more interesting and dynamic and effective country because of the immigrants who come from all over the world and who have made this country a richer, better, stronger, more vibrant place. My name's Richard Verma. I'm the Deputy Secretary of State for Management and Resources, which is essentially the Chief Operating Officer of the State Department. My family is from India, from North India. My dad came to the U.S. in 1963 to study and tells a great immigrant story about arriving here with $14 and a bus ticket, $14 that he had borrowed from somebody else. So he really showed up with nothing. My father was very active in the independence movement for India. My mother was very active in social reform and social justice, and they were both educators in India, and that's how they met. And they lived through a really tumultuous period of India's history, and then just a few years later took this risk to come to the U.S. I was the youngest of 5 kids, and we were the first Indian American family in our community in Western Pennsylvania. My parents were very proud of our heritage. My mom wore a sari often. She cooked Indian food. She, really maintained a lot of Indian traditions in the house, but was also in many ways classically American, and we were too. I was always interested in foreign affairs and national security. I had this curiosity about what was happening in the world around us. I remember growing up, I would sit next to my dad while he watched the evening news every night, and I just would look off at these pictures and videos of what was happening in faraway places around the world, and I just thought, that's so interesting and so fascinating. The thought that 50 years later, their kid would represent the United States is a very long shot story. It's like a lightning strike. But when you think about it, it's also a very American story and a very immigrant story. And it is that promise of the American dream that I think my parents had.